Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be my first health video. I'm very excited. As well as a dance teacher, I am also a qualified health coach. So what better time to start my health videos than Christmas, because we all face challenges when it comes to Christmas. So that brings me to tip number one. Tip number one. So tip number one is basically we're gonna change our mindset. This time of year is crazy, so let it be crazy. What we need to come to terms with is this time of year we are going to receive baked goods. We're going to, not have all the time that we usually have on our hands. We're gonna be spending a lot of time with family, friends, catching up, in the pub, drinking, work drinks, all of the things. Let's accept that we are going to be eating a little bit more calories, a little bit more sugar. Maybe if you're gluten and dairy free, those things are gonna sneak in at this time of the year. As long as we're appreciating what we're putting into our bodies and mindfully eating, not eating too much, then we'll be okay. So what we wanna do is concentrate on that appreciation. So when we're eating, we're loving our bodies rather than going into stress mode, into panic mode, into self-hate mode, going into self-hate mode, and then sparking things like our cortisol levels up and decreasing all our energy from our digestion, because we're gonna have to take care of our digestion during this period. So, second tip, if you work in an office, this will apply. If you want that cake, if you want that cookie, find a friend, split it in half. And I used to do this when I worked in an office. I had a buddy, and that buddy, we split the muffin, we split the cake, we split, all the baked goods. We split them all, because then we got a little taste of the thing and we split the calories. So yeah, we were calorie splitting buddies. It was a great way to kind of get the best of both worlds. Get what you want, but also half the calories. So there's a tip for you. Number 3, probiotics. So our digestion is always going to be out at this time of year, especially if you're avoiding gluten, dairy, sugar. Those things are just added into everything at this time of year. So even if you are trying your best to avoid these cheeky snacks, I find they sneak in anyway and upset your digestion, and it changes your gut bacteria. Your gut bacteria, depending on who you are, because we are all different, can change, within 2, 4, 6 days of us eating differently, which is not good when you're eating a lot of shit food, but it is good if you're trying to change your gut health. So for me, when I'm eating a lot of sugar, I'm getting a lot of the bacteria that likes to feed on sugar, and then you crave it more, and then it's a vicious cycle. So keeping that in check is really important. So there's plenty of ways to get more probiotics into your diet, whether it's yogurt, kombucha, kefir, kimchi, or you can just go to your local pharmacy and grab some probiotics from the fridge, not the shelf. Find a probiotic that you like just to get you through this season and populate your gut with good bacteria. So I'm going to tell you why kombucha is my favorite. Number 1, I like the way it tastes. Number 2, it looks like champagne when you put it in a champagne flute. That can be another tip for you. If you don't want to drink over the holidays, you can fool people with your kombucha. That's what I like to call it, kombucha, or the booch, because there is no because, that's what I do. I like to find something sour or slightly acidic to have before meals, because it helps satiate my appetite. So for me, I don't know if it's because I'm part European, but I love apple cider vinegar and water. Most people hate it, but I like to try and have apple cider vinegar before a meal, or you can again have kombucha. Kombucha is a great one to have before a meal because that aids with your digestion as well. But yeah, just having something slightly acidic or sour can sometimes help you eat less. So for me, it's apple cider vinegar or kombucha. Kombucha is also really great after a meal. So I like to have it sometimes after a meal because I crave sugary things after a big meal. So if I have a big bowl of pasta, I'll want ice cream or chocolate afterwards. I just need to change my palate, so I'll go for one of the kombuchas you can get from like IGA or a store, the ones that have the flavors. I feel like that's a healthier alternative, or I'll get really dark chocolate, like the stuff that's like 80-90%, and you're like, why did I buy this? And exactly, you bought it because you'll only eat 1 or 2 squares. Your sugar craving will like go away and you won't eat the whole block because it's gross. Another tip is try and keep active. I know it's super hard, but take the dog for a walk, take the stairs, just little things. Keep your body moving. I know after a big meal, all you want to do is just like collapse in a ball, but take a quick stroll, 10-15 minutes, let your blood sugar levels down a little bit and your gut will love you for it, and you also won't be reaching for extra cake. There's some tips on how I get through the holiday period by not being so hard on myself, changing my mindset, being realistic, a few little tips and tricks on how to keep your gut happy and healthy when you're absolutely annihilating it with all the things you shouldn't be eating, and also some tips to control your appetite and your blood sugar levels. Signing off. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and send me some love. Thanks guys, adios.